What do inspections mean to a home seller? Let's talk about it. My name is Amber Ortega, and I'm an associate broker in Albuquerque, New Mexico. So home inspections usually hear about on the buyer side, inspections they need to have done, what's important. But what does it mean for a seller? It's a completely different situation. So what you should prepare for. At least this is how it happens in the Albuquerque area. It may be different in different parts of the country, but this is what we experience here. Buyers can request as many or as little inspections as they'd like during a specific time period that is outlined in the purchase agreement. Now, many times they have a full home inspection, which is going to be, they're going to look at the roof, they're going to look at the plumbing, the electrical, overall, the windows, look at the HVAC and water heater, things like that. They can add on if appliances are staying and they can have the appliances checked. There's also add-ons that are like a termite inspection, sewer scope, radon. If something comes up and they're worried about mold, they can have that done. They can have asbestos testing done. These are all different things that different clients that have had done over the years. So what should you do as a seller to prepare for these inspections? Number one, have your realtor find out what inspections are being done so you know what to expect. You just want to be ahead of the game and know what's up and coming, what they may be asking for. Or maybe there was something that you forgot about that you may want to get fixed. Who knows? But find out what inspections are being done and when it's going to happen. The day of the inspection, you want your house to be in really clean condition because you have a buyer's broker, a buyer, and the inspector going through your house. And the inspector is looking for things. So they will be in closets. They will be under cabinets. They are going to need to check the plumbing, all of that. So as much as you can have cleaned out is better. This is where it's a really great time if you have started packing and get as much out of the way as possible. Put it in the garage out of the way, and it makes life easier for everybody. The easier they have access to things, the easier it is for the inspections to happen and for things to go smoothly. So what are things that come up a lot on inspections that you may be wanting to get done ahead of time? So these are things that probably your realtor should have discussed with you before you even went on the market. Because there are things like the roof penetrations almost always have to be resealed. I would say 98% of my inspections say that they need to go up there and seal everything on the roof because people just don't do it. You don't think about it. You forget about it. So spend a couple dollars, go to Home Depot, get the tar that they use, and it's really not that difficult is what I've been told. And if you can seal it yourself or hire someone to get it done for you, that's amazing. They're going to go through and they're going to check all of the drains and make sure that there's nothing dripping, that when they put in the shower, they turn the shower on, they pull that it's not dripping from the bottom, that everything is tight, that you don't have anything that's like shaky. They're going to check all the outlets to make sure that they work. Windows. If there is condensation between the window panes, that's going to get called out. People freak out. They want new windows. There are places that you can call, and depending on the type of windows and the age and whatnot, they may be able to take them apart, clean them, put them back together, and seal. It all depends on the window types, but also if they don't stay up, there's a little spring that can be put in there. You can either do it yourself or you can hire someone. But if you know that a window does not stay up or doesn't open, just know that is going to show up on a report. They are going to be looking at your furnace, your air conditioner, your water heater. So if you can have those serviced ahead of time, then you already have the paperwork to be able to show it's been serviced and it's in good working condition. You don't have to worry about it. There are so many times that the water heater is out of date, it's leaking. You can see where it has the calcium buildup on it from it leaking for a long time, things like that. It is worth it to spend a couple $100, have them come out and get it up to code, because guess what? You're going to have to do that anyways. Like, they're going to ask for it. So unless you have your house priced accordingly, they will ask for it, and you'll probably have to do it anyways, or give them a credit to take care of it themselves. So if you can do that, make sure that's in good condition, change out your filters, just normal basic things like that make a huge difference when it comes to the inspections. The cleaner they are, the less people are going to ask for and feel more comfortable in the house and moving forward with the sale. Because if something major comes up and they say, you know what, there's way too much wrong with this house, that's a way for them to back out of the contract. Nobody wants that. So If you can get all of your normal maintenance things done, make sure that everything is working, make sure the house is nice and sparkly clean, because that also helps to make it look in better condition. Everything should be fine, and you should be able to move forward with the sale of your house. Know when the inspection period is done, they do have a time period where they can ask for repairs or credit or things like that. So during that time period, you'll get the report from your broker and you guys can talk about it and decide, what are you willing to fix? What do you refuse to fix? Are you willing to issue a credit? Do you want to issue a home warranty if maybe the HVAC and the water heater are older and they're working right now, but the buyer really doesn't feel comfortable moving forward without those getting replaced, but you don't want to pay $16,000 to get those replaced? That's okay. You can do a home warranty. So if it does break, it's covered. About $600-700 is a lot better than $16,000. So lots of different options there of what you can do to keep the deal moving forward and to make sure that the buyers are getting a good house and that you are not spending a ton of money out of pocket. Take care of the things that you can ahead of time and everything will be smooth sailing, I promise.